It is Monday evening. I got back from my mom's house today and have been taking it easy. I actually took a long nap. Anyways, I had a note from my old neighbor who cat sits for me, and she did a little drawing that Stitch loves his mama, and then she left me a note. Basically, she said Stitch was in the bedroom and knocked the mirror off the door. It's not actually on the door, it's behind the door. And he locked himself in, so must have had a party is right. Stitch, I missed him so much. Let me show you the mirror and where I keep it. Oops. So you can kind of understand what I'm assuming happened. So this is where I keep the mirror. I'm guessing Stitch was playing. He was probably bored and stuff, and he somehow knocked it over, and then it pushed the door, and then the door closed all the way on him. That's never happened before. He never really plays with the mirror or anything, but you locked yourself in last night, buddy. Yeah, she came here this morning and saw you stuck in the bedroom. The door closed. Crazy little kid. So, yeah, that's the only bit of mischief that he got into while I was out of town. But I missed him so much this weekend. I missed him. I'm like way too attached to him or codependent or something. So in the future, when I go to my mom's, I think I'm going to go back to taking him with me all the time. So I took him with me in November twice, December twice. Before that, I used to always just have my neighbor do it, but I just was so like, where's my cat? I need him to sleep on the pillow next to me at night. In the morning, I'm like, you know, it's just a routine, and I'm so used to having him with me. And he's very used to a lot of human contact and attention and pets. He needs his pets. So while my old neighbor did pet him and, you know, fed him, and I'm very grateful for that, I feel like I need him with me. So next time you're coming with me when we go to Mom's, probably for President's Day weekend, because that'll be a day off. I'm just heating up some leftovers. You probably can't tell how yummy it is, but I've got leftover chicken, rice, and corn from my mom's house, so I'm just heating that up. I don't know if I should put a little bit more time on it. Ugh. Yeah, so we're back now, and Stitch, you got into your chaos, but everything's back to normal. And we've got a 4-day work week coming up. Good. Hey there, it's Tuesday night. Just got home from work. I feel like it's the middle of the work week, even though today is technically my Monday. Anyways, I got some cool stuff in the mail, and I wanted to share it with you. So first I've got some pajamas. These are from Nordstrom's. They originally, I think, were around $50 or so. Then they got marked down to $38 once they went on sale. So they're flannel. They're by this company that I've never heard of called PJ Salvage. And they are just so cute. Oh, they're originally $58. Eesh, that's too expensive. Anywho, I got the 2 sets. I got the bright pink set with cats, and I later on realized they're doing that stupid see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil thing, which I'm not a huge fan of that. But yeah, so I've got this cute little set, bright pink, and I actually noticed that the trim matches the color of the buttons on both sets. So I've got the cat set, and then this is the one that I thought was actually cuter. Normally I like cat stuff, but this is super cute. So this set has these little chocolate chip cookies and little cartons of milk, and the cookie is just saying like milk heart, like it loves the milk, and I just thought that's so adorable. Oh, and they're holding hands there, totally in love. So yeah, I got this set too. I just couldn't decide between the two because I was like, this is so cute, but I like cats. So I got both. I'll have to try them on. Hopefully they'll fit. Yeah, so flannel PJs. These are pretty exciting. And then over here, I've got a bottle of Retin-A Micro. Not sure if you can read that too well. I'm trying to cover up my name. Anyways, this is the actual, like, brand name, legit Retin-A Micro. Has the little thingamabobber along with it. And this was really hard for me to get because of my health insurance and all the issues they were giving me with refusing to cover Retin-A Micro. So it took a long, long time. But eventually I found out that you can use this place called Philidor, and I only paid $35 to get the brand name. My doctor just faxed in the prescription, and that was the best way to do it. Yeah, so that worked out pretty well for me. I have a long story that I don't really want to get into. Let me close my blinds because people are walking by. A long story of like dealing with my health insurance, because initially they told me they needed to see all my history of prescriptions I've tried from the dermatologist. So I was calling people who I haven't seen since 2008 and trying to get access to my old records and getting them to fax it over. And then my dermatologist who I've seen for a while here in town, and then I went to see a new guy. And it was just a big hassle. And then I called the insurance another time because they had made a mistake and told one of those doctors that I was never covered by them. Anyways, when I called, then they said, actually, we need you to try Retin-A and something else first before we'll cover Retin-A Micro. I don't want to try all these other meds. Like, I know what I want, I know what I've been using, and this works for me. And I like that the Retin-A Micro has this time release formula, so it makes it gentle, whereas the Retin-A, it's like, you apply it and it's strong, it's right there on your face. There's no like diffusing of it. Anyways, yeah, so found out I could use this Philidor place, and they charge 35 bucks. Doesn't matter what your insurance says if they cover it or not. And the $35 is for any name brand medication and any generic. It's the same price. Super weird, right? Anyways, yeah, so I've been trying to get this forever, and I'm really picky. I like the micro formula. I want it in the pump because it's easier to dispense the appropriate amount. I could get into a really long story, but I'm not going to. So I got some good mail today. Good fun mail, huh? I won some donuts on Instagram, and they were just dropped off. Here we go. Oh, lots of bars, some old fashions. So what's over here? These are right. Oh no, they don't have the cake donut with the sprinkles. I like the rainbow sprinkles. I don't see one. Darn it. It's over here. Cake donut with sprinkles. Yay. Oh my god, look at all these donuts. How many? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 36 donuts. And we only have 25 staff. I'm glad we got the sprinkly cake one. This is mine. This is so neat. Got to send out an email and let everyone know. Let everyone know donuts in my office. Hey there, happy Friday. Turn that light down. I'm gonna sit down because man, am I tired. I know I always say that, but I am at the end of a work day. So today was Friday. It was pretty busy. We had our weekly Bagel Friday, which usually takes me like 2 hours with setup, maintaining, cleanup, all that. And we're actually going to switch to catering in the future, which is going to be so nice to have it catered, because then other people are going to buy the food, prepare it, set it up, do the cleanup. All I have to do is set out tables. So that'll be really nice that we've been allowed to do catering. So now my Friday mornings won't be as chaotic. Yeah, and then there were 2 lunches today at the same time. The person who ordered it and overseed it was going to oversee it, ended up not being able to, so then it got tossed over to my boss and me, so I spent time down there. Just busy, then helping a little bit with cleanup from those 2 lunches, and I actually got some leftovers, yay! They used Country Catering for the caterers, and I've had some sandwiches from them that in the past were good but made me sick after, but they didn't have that specific type of sandwich today, so I ended up getting some of their potato salad and like a turkey sandwich, but I didn't eat it all. I was eating late, like around 2 or something anyway, so yeah. And then this afternoon, I had a meeting to go over the website. So I feel like I wear all these different hats at work, and sometimes it's kind of hard. Hard. I don't know why I was saying that weird, but you know, my old job was very, very repetitive. Every week it was the same thing, week after week after week, for 6 years doing the same thing. And occasionally we'd have it like 2 events per year, and you know, then things would get really stressful. But other than that, it was very repetitive. So now, in this new job, I'm doing all these different things and wearing these different hats. So each day can be totally different. Like some days I'll do a lot of personnel, and then of course I've got my payroll, which I did that earlier this week. And then, you know, we've got events and special projects with my boss. Hey, Stitch. And then today, this afternoon, I had a meeting to go over the new website, which hasn't launched yet. But I'm going to be the content manager, which I was like super psyched to hear that word, content manager. That sounds really neat. But along with a cool title comes work and responsibility. Yeah, so we really need to get rolling on that. So that meeting lasted a while, and then I briefly stopped by an event, one that I was not working, but for less than 5 minutes. I stopped by the Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs. Michael Young is retiring, so there was this huge event for him. Yeah, and we actually also have a conference coming up. It's in April, and I've never organized a larger conference like this before. We had a small one when soon after I started the job. It was actually in August, but this is like a much larger one with a lot of different, speakers and stuff, and I just need to figure out what I need to do with that and get things coordinated. So it's just a mix, you know what I mean? And different things take different levels of concentration. The personnel things, Stitch is trying to press the camera. Let me show you. Stitch, are you trying to get some attention? Yeah, because I just got home from work, and you say, Mama, I need some attention. I've been home alone all day since 7:30. It's been awful. Awful. So, I apologize for moving the camera around, but Stitch is like trying to press up against it. What was I saying? I don't know, the conference coming up. Just wearing a lot of different hats at work. Oh, and they require different levels of concentration. Like some things you really need to sit down when you're going over spreadsheets and numbers and accounts. Yeah, I'm glad to have all the different exposure to all these different things, so that's cool. But it's tiring. Events just wear you out. They take up so much time too. Yeah, it's the weekend, time to sleep in and hopefully get some things done, but also relax a bit. Yay!